Okay guys, I'm going to do some fried fish and some ackee, guys. It's dinner time and this is what I'm going to prepare for my dinner, guys. I have some fish here. I already seasoned them. I core them and I rub the season right into the core, so you know it's well seasoned, guys. And this is what I use. I use a little salt, little black pepper, little complete season, and what I do, I mix them together, guys, right in my little Dutch pot right here, and mix it, and then I just core them up and put it, and I rub it right up into the head part of it. So this is well seasoned, and this is seasoned for a while now, so I know this is set. And I'm going to turn some cornmeal, guys, to go along with it. So here I have my ackee. Don't really go for the thin ackee much, but this is the only thing that I have right now, so I'm going to give God thanks for it. And I'm just going to scald it off with a little warm water, and that will be okay to use. I'm going to cook it up with some sweet pepper, and I have some tomato, onion, I have scotch bonnet pepper, I have garlic, I have thyme. But to turn my cornmeal, guys, I'm going to be using a milk. It's coconut milk, and this is really a good brand. Yes guys, it's coconut, this one. This is a good brand, guys, I'm not going to lie you. So this is a brand that I'll be using today, and I'm going to turn up my cornmeal. But first I'm going to put my fish, the pot on the stove, to let it start heated while I put on my pot with the milk, and then I show you as I go along. Time in the pot, I'm going to cut up some onion and some garlic and some tomato now. This is the milk, I just pour it in, so I'm just going to let it boil. You know, when you're doing turn cornmeal or whatever time you're using coconut milk, you want it to boil. That's how you're going to get the flavor from it. So now that it's on the stove with the milk already, I'm going to cut up some onion, some pepper, sweet pepper, and some tomato. I'm going to pour it and just let it boil for a while. I'm going to put a little salt and a little Maggi to it, and then this is how I'm going to turn my cornmeal into it. Then right here I have my oil getting heated, because I'm going to fry the fish them in the meantime. So in the meantime I'm doing two things, guys, so stay tuned as I show you as I go along. Guys, the pot is now hot, so I'm now putting in my fish to fry, and I don't want them to stick together, so I'm just doing two at a time. Frying fish, guys, make sure the oil is well hot, otherwise the fish them will just break up and stick to the pot. So you want it to be well hot and the oil well heated, and that way you will get a nice fish. So this is what I'm doing. So I'm just going to leave it now to fry in the meantime. Some sweet pepper. I'm not even using the board, guys, not now. Into some small pieces, and I'm going to let these boil along with the coconut milk. I already have some thyme in the pot, so I'm not going to use anymore. And I wash all my herbs. You can use a cutting board, feel free. I just cutting these right now, just like this. You know, I always heard that Jamaican is the most people who just use their hand to cut season without the board at times. Could be true. When me I grew up, I never remember seeing my parents I cut up nothing with no board. This is my tomato, I'm just cutting them up. Watch the knife now. You know, you can use a board if you so desire, feel free. I have a scotch bonnet pepper, and I'm going to use garlic. just cut in the garlic fine. I'm a garlic person. Feel free to use whatever you desire. I'm just sharing with you what I'm using, guys. And I cut them in small pieces, so by the time the pot boil up with them, they will even disappear. And I'm going to cut the pepper them into some small bite pieces. If you're afraid of pepper, please leave it out. So I like to taste pepper in my cornmeal. I'm going to pour this to the pot now, guys. So I pour in all my herbs. I'm going to put a little salt to it, a little tip of season, just a little bouillon with a little salt, and I'm going to let that boil. And that is what I'm going to turn my cornmeal into. You can turn cornmeal with, you can use peas, you can use ackee, you can use callaloo, you can use catfish, whatever you so desire. I'm just sharing with you how I'm preparing my turned cornmeal and my ackee and fried fish. So guys, here I have some bouillon. This is not a full bouillon, but I'm just going to pour in this, and then I'm just going to add a little salt to the pot. So it depends on the amount of cornmeal that you are doing. For me, I'm doing 3/4 pound. Guys, I'm just cutting up I'm using 2 different type of pepper. I'm using the red bell pepper, and I'm using the green one also. So it's 2 different type of pepper that I'm using. So I put my pot to boil in the meantime with the milk. You know, the more it boils, you know, it's got to be more flavorful. And in the meantime, I'm just cutting up my herbs, and this is what is going to prepare with the fish and the ackee. Guys, sometimes I love ackee so much. Sometimes, although I say I'm not purchasing any, but I don't know if I ever going to purchase none for now. That's why if I see anyone selling ackee here, I always buy it. I rather buy it and freeze it myself. The good thing, you know, these are the things that you really miss out on back home. Or real food. So I'm just going to scald it off and then cook it up with my fish. I purchased this ackee a while now, and I just get the time to be using it. So guys, I pour some more oil in the pot, and you know, when you pour more oil in the pot, the temperature normally drops, so you have to wait for the temperature to build up back for it to get heated more. Otherwise your fish will stick to the pot and all tear apart. So right now guys, I'm just waiting for the heat to build up and for me to put in the other set of fish. Okay, fish that is already fried set aside, and I have 3 more fish to fry. So I'm just waiting for it to build up. And over here guys, over here you have my milk is boiling perfectly. It's my milk, and it's seasoned with my onion and every little thing in it, so it's boiling. Then I just want the flavor to come out. So the more it boils, more it's going to bring out the flavor before I put in the cornmeal. So I'm going to turn down the heat very low, and then I turn the cornmeal. My husband always take it off and then turn it and put it back. For me, I just turn down the heat, guys. So now let I put in the rest of fish. So they're looking good, guys. Yeah, I have 1 leaf to fry, so I just want these to finish brown. And look over there guys, my milk is boiling up. Go to wash off the ackee. I already pour off that water, and this is some hot water now. I'm just gonna pour it off, strain it off, guys, and that is my ackee. So now I'm gonna turn the cornmeal. Let me have the cornmeal right there, please. So guys, now that my season all boil, here's my cornmeal. I'm going to pour the cornmeal in very slowly while I just mix it along. You don't want a lumpy cornmeal, so you have to mix as you go along. You just mix, guys. Okay, you don't want your cornmeal to be lumpy. You know, back in the days, these are food parents, they used to eat cornmeal and they make you strong. Yeah, real food, guys. You turn it, and mix out every lump. You don't want a lump in it. You get it smooth. You see it, guys? Look at it. So you mix it and you turn meanwhile. You know, put the power and you turn it around. Any little lump you see, you mix it right out. You don't want to heat cornmeal and not taste no raw cornmeal. So you just turn it around, guys. The stove is turned down and low heat. Some people take it off, just like my husband, he will normally take it off. You know, I couldn't turn cornmeal first time. I must say my husband teach me how to do this, to mix it. My mommy used to turn it, but I never put any interest until my husband gave me the key of how to really turn it around when I was young. Because you know, we start off relationship very young, both me and my husband. So guys, I'm just going to continue to mix it around and turn it. So guys, now I'm just going to cover the cornmeal and let it take its time to steam. Yes guys, here I have the herbs frying up now, guys. I just take out the fish and I pour in all my herbs and I just gotta let it fry up, guys. And it's the same fish oil. I just pour off the top of it into a larger fillet, and now I'm just frying up all my herbs. And here I have onions, sweet pepper, garlic, thyme, Scotch bonnet pepper, tomato, and I'm using two different. It's so colorful, it's looking pretty, guys. Yeah, two different type of pepper. So I'm just gonna let this take its time and sweat and fry right up before I pour in my ackee and my fish. And the ackee is, this one is in salt water. And it's grace. So now guys, this is some pickle, and this is made from grinded pepper with vinegar, and I'm just going to tip a little over the fish, guys. When I put it, I purchased this, they sell it just like this in the little jar, and some people use it to season their fish. So you just have a little lemon to it and a little vinegar with pepper grinded up and a little salt. So this is what I'm going to use to finish off the fish, guys. Let me finish turning up my cornmeal. This is what the cornmeal starts to look like now, guys. Look. So I'm just turning it. I'm going to rest it back in the fire. And cornmeal take like 20 minutes and it's finished. So I'm going to rest it back on the stove. Guys, see how beautiful this looks. Oh yeah. So now I'm going to pour in my ackee. So I'm going to sprinkle a little, you know, black pepper have to go on my ackee. For me, it is a must. I don't know about you guys, but I know about me. Some people don't eat it because they say black pepper is not really good for men. You know, it give all sort prostate cancer and stuff. That's what I heard when I was young. I remember I never used to use, my husband used to use a real Scotch bonnet pepper and no black pepper. Now guys, this is where I'm going to place the fish into the ackee. Caribbean dish, you know, guys. Oh yeah. So guys, I place the fish on top of the ackee, and this is the brine. I'm just gonna place it right over it, and this is pepper, guys. Pepper, pepper, pepper. So now you have two choices. It's either you're just going to serve, just leave it like that, or you could put your ackee over your fish. So I'm just giving you some ideas. You could take it like this and rest it right over your fish, whichever way you desire it. And trust me guys, whoo, the smell is magnificent, smelling wonderful. Guys, look at this lovely dish. Feel free to try it, guys, and remember to like and share, leave a comment, tell a friend to tell a friend about Leah Authentic Journey and the special authentic dishes that I so bring from time to time. So this one is special for you. So here you have it, guys, my lovely plate of ton cornmeal, otherwise turned cornmeal, with fried fish, lettuce and tomato, and dinner is ready to serve. So here now guys, I'm going to indulge, I'm going to enjoy this, guys. Feel free to try this recipe. It's wonderful, especially when you have a piece of yellow yam and a piece of roast breadfruit or 2 boiled banana. Oh Lord, I'm telling you. Don't forget to like and share. Remember to hit the notification bell, that whenever time I post a video, you will always be notified. Until next time, this is your girl Leah saying, love over it every time. And remember, just if you're willing to change your mindset, whatever it is, you can achieve it. So until next time, this is your girl Leah saying, peace out, bye for now.